Hello, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives. Welcome back to the TV Days Drama Digest channel, where we dive deep into the heart-pounding, tear-jerking, and jaw-dropping moments that keep us glued to our screens. Salem is buzzing with secrets, and today, we're unraveling one of the juiciest questions on everyone's mind. Is Chad really the right man for Cat, or is someone else destined to steal her heart? If not Chad, then who? Buckle up, because we're about to explore the electrifying possibilities with a spotlight on Rafe, whose own roller coaster of a love life might just intertwine with Cat's in ways we never saw coming. Let's dive into this dramatic saga and dissect the tangled web of love, betrayal, and hidden alliances that define Days of Our Lives. A partnership shrouded in mystery. For weeks, viewers have been captivated by the clandestine partnership between Cat and Rafe. The duo has been working in the shadows, piecing together a puzzle that revolves around none other than the enigmatic EJ DiMera. Their mission? To uncover the truth about EJ's latest schemes, which, as any Salem resident knows, are never straightforward. The stakes are sky high, and the secrecy of their collaboration only adds to the tension. No one in Salem, not even their closest allies, knows that Cat and Rafe are teaming up, and this secrecy is a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. Imagine the scenes: late-night meetings in dimly lit corners of Salem, whispered conversations filled with urgency, and the constant threat of being discovered. Cat, with her sharp wit and relentless determination, is a force to be reckoned with, while Rafe brings his seasoned detective skills and a heart that's been battered but never broken. Their chemistry is undeniable, but is it purely professional, or is something deeper brewing beneath the surface? As they dig deeper into EJ's world, the lines between partnership and passion blur, leaving us to wonder, could Rafe be the man to mend Cat's heart, especially as her budding romance with Chad falters? Rafe's rocky road to love. To understand why Rafe might be Cat's perfect match, we need to revisit his turbulent romantic history. Rafe Hernandez has always been a man of loyalty and love, but his heart has endured more than its fair share of pain. Let's rewind to one of the most gut-wrenching moments in recent days' history, Rafe's kidnapping by EJ. At the time, Rafe was happily engaged to Jada, a woman who seemed to be his perfect match. Their love story was one of hope and promise, a beacon of light in the chaos of Salem. But EJ's ruthless actions tore them apart, leaving Rafe a prisoner and Jada heartbroken. When Rafe finally escaped and regained his memories, the reunion with Jada was nothing short of cinematic. Tears flowed, embraces lingered, and for a moment, it seemed like love would conquer all. But Salem is never kind to happy endings, and Rafe's joy was short-lived. In a devastating twist, he discovered that Jada, believing him gone forever, had sought solace in the arms of Sean. The betrayal cut deep, shattering Rafe's trust and leaving him questioning everything he thought he knew about love. In the aftermath, Rafe's pain led him to a reckless night with Sammy Brady, a woman whose own history of heartbreak and chaos mirrors his own. Their encounter was a fleeting escape, a moment of passion born from shared wounds. But it was clear that Sammy, with her own complicated ties to EJ and Lucas, could never be the answer to Rafe's longing for a stable, loving relationship. Now, as Rafe navigates the fallout of his broken engagement and his impulsive night with Sammy, he's a man searching for redemption and perhaps a new beginning. Could Cat be the one to offer him that chance? Cat and Chad, a love doomed to fail? Meanwhile, Cat's relationship with Chad is at a crossroads. Their romance began with sparks, those stolen glances, the playful banter, the promise of something real. But Chad, ever the cautious father, is struggling to reconcile Cat's secretive nature with his responsibilities to his child. Cat's life is a labyrinth of mysteries, and while her strength and independence are part of what drew Chad to her, they're also driving a wedge between them. Chad's priority is clear: protecting his child from the chaos that seems to follow Cat like a shadow. And who can blame him? In Salem, Secrets have a way of exploding, and Chad's been burned before. Cat, on the other hand, is no stranger to heartbreak. She's poured her heart into this budding relationship, hoping that Chad could be the one to anchor her in a world that's constantly shifting. But as Chad pulls away, citing her secretive ways, Cat's left grappling with the pain of rejection. The camera lingers on her tear-streaked face, her vulnerability laid bare, and we can't help but ache for her. She's a woman who's fought for everything she has, but love remains her greatest challenge. Will she cling to a relationship that's slipping through her fingers, or will she turn to someone who sees her for who she truly is, secrets and all? The case for Rafe and Cat. This brings us to the heart of our discussion. Could Rafe be the man Cat needs? There's something undeniably compelling about the idea of Rafe and Cat as a couple. Their partnership, born out of necessity, has already laid the groundwork for a deep connection. They've seen each other at their most vulnerable, working side by side to outsmart EJ. In those quiet moments between missions, when the weight of their task feels overwhelming, they've shared stories, fears, and dreams. It's in these moments that we see the sparks of something more, a bond that transcends their shared goal. Rafe, with his rugged charm and unwavering loyalty, could be the steady presence Cat needs. Unlike Chad, who's hesitant to embrace Cat's complexities, Rafe understands the cost of living a life full of secrets. He's been there, navigating the murky waters of Salem's underbelly as a cop and a man caught in its drama. Rafe doesn't shy away from danger, he faces it head-on, just like Cat. And after the betrayal he suffered with Jada, Rafe is ready for a woman who will stand by his side, not behind his back. Cat, too, could be the redemption Rafe's been searching for. Her resilience and determination mirror his own, and her heart, though guarded, is capable of profound love. Imagine the scenes, Rafe and Cat stealing a moment alone in the safe house, the tension of their mission giving way to a tender confession. Their hands brush, their eyes lock, and for the first time in a long time, they both feel seen. It's the kind of slow-burn romance that Days of Our Lives does best, building to a crescendo that leaves us all swooning. The obstacles ahead. Of course, no love story in Salem is without its obstacles, and Rafe and Cat would face plenty. For one, there's the ever-present threat of EJ, whose schemes could put both their lives in danger. If their partnership is exposed, the fallout could be catastrophic, not just for their mission, but for their budding feelings. And then there's Chad, who may not let Cat go so easily. Despite his reservations, Chad's heart is still tangled up in Cat, and a love triangle could ignite, pitting brother against brother in a battle for Cat's affection. Jada's presence in Salem adds another layer of complexity. Though her relationship with Rafe is over, the wounds are still fresh, and her connection to Sean could stir up trouble. What if Jada, seeing Rafe move on with Cat, decides she wants him back? And let's not forget Sammy, whose impulsive night with Rafe could come back to haunt him. In Salem, secrets never stay buried for long, and the truth about Rafe and Sammy's encounter could devastate Cat just as she's starting to open her heart. Then there's the question of trust. Both Rafe and Cat have been burned before, and building a relationship on the shaky foundation of their pasts will be no easy feat. Can Cat trust Rafe not to judge her for her secrets? Can Rafe trust Cat not to break his already fragile heart? These questions hang in the air, promising drama that will keep us on the edge of our seats. The bigger picture, Salem's endless drama. As we speculate about Rafe and Cat, we can't ignore the broader tapestry of Days of Our Lives. Salem is a town where love is never simple, and every relationship is tested by betrayal, secrets, and unexpected twists. The Rafe-Cat-Chad triangle is just one thread in a web that includes EJ's machinations, Jada's regrets, and Sammy's unpredictable presence. How will these stories collide? Will Rafe and Cat's partnership lead to love, or will it crumble under the weight of Salem's chaos? One thing is certain, the writers of Days of Our Lives know how to keep us guessing. Every episode is a masterclass in drama, weaving together romance, suspense, and heartbreak in a way that keeps us coming back for more. As fans, we live for these moments, the stolen kisses, the shocking betrayals, the tearful reunions. And with Rafe and Cat, we're on the cusp of a storyline that could redefine their futures. What do you think? So, dear readers, where do you stand? Is Rafe the man to sweep Cat off her feet, offering her the love and stability she's been searching for? Or does Chad still have a chance to prove he's the one, despite their rocky road? Maybe you're rooting for an entirely different twist. Perhaps a new character will enter the scene, shaking up Salem in ways we can't yet imagine. Whatever your thoughts, we want to hear them. Join us in the comments below, on social media, or over on our TV Days Drama Digest channel, where we'll be breaking down every twist and turn of this electrifying storyline. As we wait for the next episode, one thing is clear: Days of Our Lives is delivering drama at its finest. Rafe and Cat's partnership, Chad's hesitation, and the ever-looming shadow of EJ are setting the stage for a love story that's as passionate as it is perilous. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's see where this wild ride takes us. In Salem, anything is possible, and love is always worth fighting for.